tryna stay fly.
Yo, what's good? It is your host, your favorite host, Adrian Nyce in the building. We are in Memphis, Tennessee. The last day of our interview tour, Mouthin out. Right now, I'm here with...
Man, you just Chuck.
Just Chuck.
Forever flight, never coming down.
Say it again.
Man, this forever flight, we ain't never coming down. You hear me?
There you have it, man. How you been doing today, bro?
I've been doing wonderful. What about yourself?
Good, man. Good. Glad to have you in here. Like I was saying earlier, appreciate you for hopping on the tour. You know, one of the first ones to hop on. So how did you find out about the tour? Let's kind of just talk about it again.
So, honestly, man, shout out to Sinclair out in Cali, out in L.A. One of my, I don't know what, I guess friends, man, homie, my brother. I was so called that I just actually met over Instagram, man. I was posting. He actually reached out to me. I actually saw your post from his post. Damn. Asked him about it, man, and he was just like, "You're a solid dude," and that was it. So I just took off with that, man. Hit you up, you hit me back with the quickness, and that was we went there.
It's
like taking off.
And I definitely like your content, bro. Like I was looking at your page, I like your content and I like your pics, bro. So I definitely think you have like a certain image and shit like that I like, bro.
Man, I really appreciate that, man. Thank you, bro.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about your background. Where are you originally from, and where'd you grow up at?
So, I guess originally I'm from Mount Bayou, Mississippi. It's an all-black town in Mississippi. I guess I moved back to Mississippi when I was like 4, just in time for like pre-K. Stayed in Mississippi for like 11 years, and I moved to Memphis in like 03. Moved here with my mom, and been in Memphis ever since then. Graduated from Fraser, Bay High. Went to the University of Memphis. Graduated in a degree in film.
In film?
Damn, yeah.
Oh, for real? Dang.
Oh, man, my bad. Yeah. And film production, and I just been doing it, man, ever since.
That's fire.
Yeah.
What was life like you growing up? For you growing up? In the household, on the streets, wherever.
Man, not to get in too deep with it. Man, I guess a lot of people, you know, they got ghetto, the hood, or so what they call it. You know, I like to say in Mount Bayou, it was poverty. You know, we witnessed the water strike way before Flint, Michigan.
Damn.
Yeah. So that was never talked about from where I'm from. Yeah, we had to go to a whole nother town to get water.
Damn.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that was crazy. Like for a while. We had to do that, yeah. Sometimes we had to pay.
For water?
Yeah, bro. It was crazy. Yeah. So that's in Mount Bayou. And there's a lot of places like that in Mount Bayou. Not Mount Bayou, in Mississippi, I would say.
And you were young when this was happening, right?
Yeah, most definitely.
Like how old were you, give or take?
Man, up until I moved out of Mount Bayou, so like 14.
Dang. So what was kind of like your thought process when you just like, y'all got to go to a whole nother town to get some water? Like, did it seem normal, or did you?
At the time, it kind of seemed normal, but as well, I always had ambitions like getting out. Like I always wanted something more, and I think that because my mom stayed somewhere else, there was always something like that. So I wanted, you know, always reach out to her. So the fact she was moving around a lot, you know, I was always had the ambition to get up out, you know.
Gotta go find my mom.
Yeah, most definitely.
Nah, that's how I would be, shit. Dang. Okay, so once you finally got out, you said you moved to Memphis.
Yeah, Fraser, man. Overlook Apartments, Steel Street. Yeah. And
then what was that like? What
So, like I said, down there it's more like poverty, so it's, you know, it's a little bit different. Then you move to like the hood, and it's, you know, you got gun violence, then you got gang banging and stuff like that. So that's a whole lot of, that's a different atmosphere within itself. Going to Fraser, bro, that was a whole different atmosphere. Metal detectors, first time experiencing
that's high school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, man, they don't even have a Fraser House no more. It's like Martin Luther King or something like that.
They didn't change the whole thing.
Yeah, they didn't change the whole thing up. It was shut down for a while, but yeah, it was one of those things.
You said they had metal detectors up in that thing?
Yeah, man, like my first day, man, it was crazy. Like, it was my first time experiencing it, and I guess I had my backpack open or something, and like the lady just threw my shit on the ground. It was like, go to the back of the line. Yeah, it was crazy, and it was like 1,200 students coming from like Mount Bayou. It was like 200 students like all together, middle and high school. I ain't even go back. I went to the crib. You feel me?
Like, what is this?
Yeah, I went to the crib. I was like,
Let me
Mom,
get up
man,
out of
you know what I'm saying? Such happened.
Let me get up out of here.
And, man, honestly, she went up there, you know, said she ain't gonna have that problem no more. Went back to school the next day, and it was all lit.
Nice.
Yeah, but man, played ball in high school. I was on the creative tip, man. I always was. Yeah, man.
What are some of the differences you saw immediately between Memphis and where you grew up in Mississippi?
Like I said, the streets, man, it's a lot different. Gang violence, you see, I mean, there's a lot of drugs now. By you though, I can't even say that. So just more of like the streets and gang violence and stuff like that. You see more like that, more of that type of.
When you started to see more of it, were you aware, like, okay, this is?
And I almost definitely knew what I was getting into.
Okay, so
yeah. Because my mom stayed in Wisconsin, so I used to go to Milwaukee all the time. So like I was saying earlier, I was born in Mississippi.
Okay.
But I spent like my first 4 years of my life up north in Wisconsin. So I used to go back and forth as a child. And man, it's just different up there too, bro. Like that's a whole different
whole nother world.
Hell yeah, man. Like up there, I was like scared to go to the store.
Really?
Yeah, like in Milwaukee, bro, I was like, nah, I ain't want to do that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? But so I was kind of like used to the city a little bit.
Gotcha.
When I came to Memphis. So it was kind of expected. I had uncles. My granddad stayed in Memphis. Yeah.
Some family.
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay, and then what about music? Was music played in your household, or do you have siblings? Were they into music or anything like that?
So me growing up, kind of, I was like the only child, bro.
Okay.
Grandmother had like this old stereo. I used to try to work. Shit never would work. I would try to turn it on and, you know, fix it and work on it and everything, but it never would work. My auntie moved in. She had like this boom box. And I thought that was like the coolest thing in the world. You know what I'm saying? We had nothing. So like when you get certain things and you see it, you be like, damn, you know, I seen this on TV type thing. So I used to sneak in the room while she go to work and try to play with it.
Play it?
Yeah, so I remember the first tape I probably had was Get Rich or Die Trying. Yeah, so I used to bump that all the time. And I remember getting my grandmother come in. I was like, man, listen to this song, Mini Man. She was like,
Mini Man.
Yeah, she was not having it. She was like, turn that shit out, you know. She was not with it. But I was shocked though. You know, I was like, man, it's, you know, it's hard.
You
I never
thinking
heard
it's
before.
fire, but she probably like, what
nah, she's not with it. So that was it. Me and my friends, we used to rap. We used to be on the corner, called the Corner Boys or whatnot.
That's what y'all called yourself?
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. I remember sneaking on her computer and like writing little rhymes or whatnot.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
back
fire.
when I had the dial up. Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah. So it was just, man, things like that. And then my brother, when he got into it, then it just switched everything up. That's why actually I started what we got now, Forever Flight.
Because of your brother?
Yeah. When he got into it, it was just like one of those things. It's like, you know, we need to do this.
Solidify it, basically.
Yeah, most definitely.
And then when did you officially, I guess, start hopping like in the studio and recording and all that type of stuff?
Man, honestly, for myself, last year, honestly, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
So recently?
Yeah, most
during
definitely.
pandemic?
Yeah, most definitely, like last year. I just came back from New York during the pandemic. Shout out to my boy Laws,
In the building.
NYC. Actually moved out there in 2019.
In New York?
Yeah, New York. He let me move out there. It's a mutual friend from my brother and another guy that's on the team named Fred. So we've been knowing those guys for a while now. Went up there, stayed with him for a year.
Hell yeah. Got a taste of that New York life.
Man, it was different up there, man. The hustle up there was major different.
Yeah, they be
totally different up there, bro. Yeah, man, it's like a million ways to do things. So your mindset just changes when you come back down south. So it was like one of those things. That's why I'm on it, man. For real.
Oh yeah. So what do you remember like your first song that you recorded?
My first song I ever recorded was probably Black Man.
Black Man?
Yeah.
And what's that about? Give us
Being a
kind of
black
like
man.
Yeah. A little more, elaborate a little more.
It was, let me see. I was just a black man standing in this white land. The color of my skin is the trend because we different. The power of the dollar, it's integrated to keep us separated. Something like that. You know,
So basically your experience as a black man.
Yeah, most definitely.
Like that.
Yeah.
Is that like does that influence a lot of like your music now, or like what?
Early on it did.
Yeah.
But now I'm on just expressing myself as a whole because, you know, sometimes I listen to a beat and I want to be more energetic. And it just depends on what I want to express to the audience, honestly, at that particular time and how I'm feeling.
Okay. So for those of my audience who have never heard your voice, never heard your sound, never heard your music, how would you describe your sound? How would you describe your music?
Most definitely in layers.
In layers.
Yeah.
What does
most
that
definitely
mean?
in layers. I can do it all. Like I was saying,
Versatile.
yeah, it's just the expression and the feelings I get on a particular beat out here. I can't say I got, I have a particular sound for sure, but what I talk about in the substance, it will be different.
Do people compare you to anybody or not really? Like, do they say you're a mix of this, and that's you, or
I've heard.
or would you say you're
Slight. Honestly, one of my biggest influences was Currency.
Currency? Nice.
Yeah, first starting off, probably my first tape that I put on iTunes was heavily Spitter influence. Like heavily Spitter influence. And honestly, bro, in 2011 he came down here and did a show at New Daisy, and that's where I got the name Flight Crew from.
Flight Crew.
Yeah, Jets, bro. So I was like, damn, it was one of those things. My brother, he actually came down from Knox. He was going to UT Knox at the time. When he came down, we went to the concert together, and I was like, yeah, I think I got a name for it.
Flight Crew.
Yeah.
What's that?
Most definitely.
And what is Flight Crew? Is it a label? Is it like
At first it was a label.
brand, I guess? Or
it's a brand now, and I would say it was the whole team the team as a whole. Me, Jimmy, Z, Fred, P, who else? Y'all know who y'all is.
The whole crew, yeah.
We all pilots in this. We all pilots. We all got our own lanes, but we come together as a collective. We all first class.
All right, Flight Crew. Are you independent or are you with a label right now?
Actually, I'm independent. Started my own label when I came back from New York, actually.
So
Favorite Flight Entertainment.
So you're independent, but you have your own label.
Yeah.
So are you signed to yourself, or are we still?
I'm actually signed to myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and what sparked the I guess why'd you want to start your own label, or I guess make it a label, or however you put it?
Coming back from New York, man. A different mindset.
Change your mind, change your whole
Yeah, and somebody else like backing us financially. Putting it better in your back make you, when you charged up, you just go. And when somebody believes in you that heavy, when they investing in you, bro, it's totally different, bro.
That's a fact.
Yeah. So when that happened, me and my brother, found the entertainment lawyer, got the trademark, we did everything, the right way, got an LLC, and my mom's an accountant, so she does all the paperwork and things like that. And man, yeah, we got a team, like a real team, man. We want to be professional when we do things. Everybody got a background. You feel me? But at the end of the day, it's about business.
Dang, good old New York.
Yeah.
Getting it in. Nah, I was the same way. I was from the Carolinas, whatever. Then I went out to L.A. and I was like, damn, it's different.
Man, LA's chill. Me and my brother just came back from LA. Our first time going out there, bro, it was like super chill. Like the vibes.
Different vibe, yeah.
Man, it's mad chill out there.
Different vibe.
Way different from New York, bro.
Different from New York. They both is a lot faster, though.
Yeah,
that's
exactly. That's true.
Say.
That's true.
But like, I guess LA's not as
compact, man.
Yeah.
Everything's together.
Okay. Is Memphis a place you see yourself being for the remainder of your career? Music career?
No.
Okay.
No lie, I love Memphis. That's one of my favorite cities, honestly. Like, hot wings here, man. Like, it's just the people, everything about Memphis I just love. I don't know if it's because I've been here for a while, but I've been like a lot of places, and nothing's like home to me. Nothing's like Memphis. But most definitely I'm not going to be here for.
Is there a place you want to go? Maybe back up to New York, or just another Atlanta, maybe?
Man, most definitely I have like a condo in New York. I wouldn't want to stay in New York full time. I want to stay somewhere where it's hot, and the weed's good. Yeah.
We not gonna there.
Yeah. In New York?
I don't know.
I ain't hating on New York, but my boy Max, if I holler at my boy, you know what I'm saying, he go get something good through every time. But
New York.
And then, man, the cigar's like $16 a pack up there, bro. It's like ridiculous, bro. Like, I don't even. It's
$16.
Yeah, man. Like for
cost
a 4-pack.
Goes up.
Yeah. You don't even want to buy those. Like entourages or something like that. Y'all need to just stop it. No.
What's the music scene like here in Memphis? Describe it.
Or get out, man. Street, man. Drill. I would say this the down south drill.
Down south drill.
Yeah.
Okay.
In my personal opinion, like Pooh Shiesty, man, when he came on the scene, it was totally different. Who else, man? Big 30 and Moneybag is. He's a pop star within himself. He just took it to a whole new level.
For sure.
Yeah. Man, Gotti know what he doing. Most definitely, I would say.
Hell yeah. He got everybody.
Yeah. I love Dolph too, though. The independent. That's what I love about him. Like most definitely, like if you go independent, he did that shit right. You know, he's still doing it right. So it's just looking up to those looking up Dolph really, to be honest, on the independent tip, because I'm doing the independent thing.
Yeah, it's like a blueprint type of thing.
Yeah,
like what moves to make,
most definitely.
what moves not to make type shit.
Yeah. But the scene out here, man, it's crazy, man. There's a lot of talented artists out here, and I feel like Memphis been talented for a while. Like as far as when it comes to the dancing. Man, music, the sound, 3-6, you got to think about it. They influence a lot of people. Just like UGK, man. It's just like those guys influenced a whole era, bro, and like they don't get enough credit. Yeah,
I mean, I saw like Memphis is on the top 10 list. Like I looked up top 10 music cities, you know what I'm saying? Memphis was on there. So, you know, a lot of people be trying to come here. They don't. I wanted to come here just to make sure I tapped in, because I'm trying to tap in with different artists in different places.
And I appreciate you for coming out here, man, honestly.
For sure. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to do you know what an elevator pitch is? If not, it's cool, I'll explain it.
Explain.
All right, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint this scenario, okay? Yeah. And within this scenario, I'm going to have you pitch yourself to these record label executives on why they should sign you or do business with your brand, your label, whatever you have going on.
That's cool.
Okay? And you have 1 minute to pitch yourself to them. Right, so, like, you know what Shark Tank is?
Yeah, I know.
So Shark Tank, but music Shark Tank, basically. Yeah. Okay? All right, here's a scenario, all right? So we're in a big corporate building, right? We're at the top floor.
Yep.
We're at the top floor. We get on this elevator. Who's on this elevator? I'm on this elevator. You're on this elevator. Who else is on this elevator? We got Rock Nation executives on this elevator. We got Capitol Records, OVO executives, Bad Boy executives. The Who's Who is on this elevator.
Yeah.
Okay?
Exactly.
So now, on the way down, you got 1 minute to pitch yourself to them on why they should sign you or do business with you in your music. And go.
This a forever flight. We ain't never coming down. It's musically, artistically, creatively, who out created the creators, and we are the creators. We can do everything: beats, lyrics, swag, drill, whatever you want, whatever you can think of, we can do it. We got different personalities, and that's what we based ourselves on, off uniqueness and creativity. And if you want to be free and independent and live your life in a creative way, then mess with Flight Crew, mess with Forever Flight Entertainment. We ain't gonna never let you down. That's it.
There you go. And just in case, you know, like a manager or investor or record label executive comes across this interview or clip, how can they reach you? Is there email or social media?
Most definitely, if you want to hit me up on email, that's foreverflightent@gmail.com. My IG is JustChuck, is JUSCHUCK_. Facebook is Chuck Lewis. I think my Twitter account is the same as JUSCHUCK_. Yeah, just Chuck_. You can find me on there. Like I said, my email is foreverflightent@gmail.com.
And I was just about to ask until you said your name. How did you get the name Just Chuck?
So as a baby, I guess they used to say I was chuck a little lot. So they used to call me Chucky on my dad's side, like all the time. And as I got older, my dad just dropped the Y and he just called me Chuck.
Chuck.
One day he was just like, "Come here, Chuck," and I was like, "Damn," I'm like, what? Chuck. I guess I was old enough then, so I was like, okay, then that's what's up.
Just went along with it.
Yeah. So it took me a while though just to come up with like, what kind of a rap name? I just went with that, man. It's my alter ego.
It's just me.
It's just me. Yeah, just Chuck.
If you could get a feature from any artist in the industry, who would you get a feature from? And it can be anybody. They can be deceased. They can be alive still. It can be someone from now.
Unless I'm just gonna be true to myself, it'll have to be Spitter.
Spitter?
Yeah.
Why him?
That's my influence, bro. Like, most definitely. Like, everything he do. Man, swag, his business sense, independency, everything he do. Like, he built his own brand, his own empire. He's still relevant, legit. Everything, man. What JET stands for, just enjoying that shit, right? Within itself, man. Everything he got going on, most definitely I would fuck with Spitter, bro, first.
And then, if we could go on tour with anybody, who would we go on tour with? Now, that's different. We need energy. We need stage presence. We got to think about the crowd. Who we going on tour with?
Man, right now, probably just because I'm bumping this man's CD, man, front to back since it came out. Probably Done, bro.
Done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now, man, just his energy is crazy, man. Like his music, his grind, man, his love for being creative, man. The art, man. I would probably most definitely, you know what I'm saying, mess with him. I know Travis would probably be there, and it's just something different, bro.
Have you seen his shows before or anything like that?
No, I haven't. Actually, I haven't. But most definitely, I've seen the DVD clips he has at the end of the album. Yeah. So that was super inspirational as well, bro.
Facts, man. So let's talk about your music a little bit.
Right, cool.
What are you pushing right now? Is it anything? Is it a single? Are you pushing an album?
So right now, True Romance.
True Romance.
Yeah, if y'all got iTunes, Spotify, make sure you go tap into True Romance. I did the artwork, took the picture, and you know messed with it. I did all that.
Is that
everything.
A single or album? Or
it's a whole album.
Okay,
yeah, it's
a whole album.
Yeah. Most definitely go check that out. It's a lot different. Make sure y'all listen to it for real. I got bars in there, man. You know, I'm talking about some real.
How many songs?
Damn. I think pretty sure it's 7. Yeah.
Okay. And then let's talk about the concept a little bit. What's the whole concept behind the album and majority of the songs and stuff?
So Quentin Tarantino is most definitely, I would say, probably my favorite director.
I'm right there with you, man.
Yeah. So True Romance is actually a movie that he actually wrote. He didn't actually direct, but it was a script though he wrote. So most definitely that's what it's based off of. I got a lot of clips. Not gonna say a lot of clips, but most definitely the songs that I feel like matches certain clips from the movie. I put on there.
Really?
Yeah. And it flows, man. And it's not about romance at all. And that's the irony in it, bro. So I don't want to tell you who's on the art cover, bro. So that'll kind of just defeat the purpose of anything like that. But
well, if it's not about romance, what is it about?
Used to be love, man.
Used to be love.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what love should be, how I feel. Yeah.
Okay.
So most definitely in it, you'll feel what I think love should be like, or what I felt love was failed at, I would say.
So now with you being like having a film background also, are you pretty big on like music videos, like coupling music videos with your singles? Music.
So right now it's super hard, bro, trying to get somebody to do what I want them to do.
Like make it look like how you want it to look?
Yeah,
it's
just because, you know, everybody does the street shit, bro, and it's always like, you know, the quick edits, you know, and the jump scenes. This is like, you know, anybody kind of can do that, you know, and I ain't with all that. I like Baby King, his video so far, man. I've been, been super dope. I like cinematography, bro. Cinematic videos,
this
bro.
This the superstar right here.
I see him, man, with the ADD, man. I got a A7 III, man. You know, yeah.
So I'm gonna connect you after this. We're gonna talk about a little something,
beans.
But you know, if you ever need somebody, that
nah, most
is
definitely,
the
man.
guy.
Most definitely trying to link. Most definitely, for real.
That is the guy. How do you go about? Well, have you been to like showcases and stuff like that? Have you performed?
I was actually this Friday. I just performed actually.
Really? What? Let's talk about the showcase a little bit.
And my guy DJ 23, man. Always, that's my guy. DJ 23, always in the zone. Make sure y'all check him out and follow him.
In the building.
Yeah, he's always linked in. I actually went to hospital with him.
Really?
Yeah. So it was just kind of crazy linking back up with him when I came back from New York.
Dang.
He was out here doing his thing.
Was that kind of like your first time seeing him after a while, or just?
Yeah, honestly, yeah, a while. He's been doing his thing though. Man, he's been tapped in with DJ Memphis, and now that's Glock's DJ. Yeah, so he's been moving, man.
When you go to showcases or like like events, music events with like a lot of people, a lot of different artists, a lot of different DJs, just people in the industry.
Definitely.
In your opinion, how can you like take advantage of those situations?
Man, you got to stand out.
Stand out.
Yeah, it's about marketing, man, and how you want to present yourself. Like the baby, you know, with the diaper thing,
example.
man. Like, this is a perfect example for him doing that. I'm not jumping on no table or anything for no A&Rs or anything like that, but for me, man, it's basically staying true to yourself and how you present yourself to the audience, to the crowd, but also standing out, man.
So, do you think the baby went kind of too far with the diaper, in your opinion, or
man, that was
it was just right for him? I guess.
To be honest with you, that was just right for him.
Gotcha.
Yeah. There's nothing I can say about nobody else's creativity, bro.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
So now, if an A&R was like, look.
Nah.
I got the hookup. I got this label deal.
Nah.
We just need to see what you got. We just need to see what you got. You know?
Nothing foolish, nothing that's that's tarnish my integrity, bro. I can't do none of that. None of that. Yeah.
What if it just comes out? Like, what if you? I mean, I'm guessing you're saying I just ain't gonna hop on the table. What if it, like, energy wise, like if you feeling like,
man, if my song's on, I'm feeling the song. Oh, that's something different. Yeah, I'm proud of man kicking over shit and everything, man. But I'm not finna be on
No,
no, yeah, you know.
At his command type of shit.
Yeah, I need you. Nah, I ain't doing none of that, buddy. Yeah. I wanna be true to myself, man. Not at all.
Do you like Jay-Z?
I do and I don't. Well, I ain't gonna say I don't. No, I take that back. I won't say I don't. I do like Jay-Z.
So we like Jay-Z. Do you think Jay-Z is like the highest representation or highest pinnacle that a artist has gone so far, if you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Honestly, man, nah.
No? Okay, who up? Who's giving him a run for his money?
Honestly, man, I just don't think nobody's still better than Pop.
What?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's being honest. If you look at what you consider a rapper, man, as an artist, he's still relevant today. He touched all lanes, bro. Like everything. There's nothing that he didn't do. He was a big influencer, bro. It's just what he did for the culture, bro, was life changing. And Jay-Z didn't do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But as far as what he did for the time span, bro, because, man, the Black album was nuts. Like, I played that shit all the time. Yeah, all the time. And when American Gangster came out, I thought that was kind of underrated. You know, the Blueprint, the Reasonable Doubt is freaking insane, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not hating on Jay. You know, I just don't think he's number one. No, that's all.
As far as music?
Yeah, as far as music-wise.
So now what if we include, music, but also, like, success?
Most definitely, bro. But then you got Ye. You feel me?
So Ye is the one who will.
And we thinking about influencing the game.
It's just everything. Like, we got millions of artists, but like.
I'm saying, I'm talking about Ye now. Like,
okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Him versus 50 when they had the challenge, bro. Like, that changed everything. And you know what? I was a 50 fan, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
hell yeah,
that
man.
changed.
Man, the thing
switched
was, bro,
over.
Back then, man, it was the integrity of the game, man. Like, you had to stand what you was on, like, on that gangster rap. Although, I ain't gonna say I was no gangster dude. It was just, as far as the bars, the lyrics, like, you had to stand on it, you know, and it was a lot different. But Kanye changed the game, man, honestly, so fast, bro. I don't think people was too ready for it. Yeah. But it let artists be themselves, though.
Yeah.
And that's what I appreciate Kanye for.
And
he's been
possible.
Yeah. As far as creativity, man, as far as doing everything, bro. And him and Wayne, bro, I just feel like, as far as this generation, probably the biggest influences, bro.
Damn, Wayne, boy.
Most
insane. Boy.
Exactly.
All right, so what we're about to do now is we're about to create a Mount Rushmore.
Mm-hmm.
You know what Mount Rushmore is?
Yeah, most definitely I do.
Okay. So we are going to create a Mount Rushmore for Memphis.
All right, bet.
The artists in Memphis. If we were to create a Mount Rushmore for the artists in Memphis, music, I guess the artists who have influence, just basically who would be on your Mount Rushmore?
Man, we gotta go with Project. Man, we gotta go with Pat. Man, Frazier boy. Man, who else? We gotta go with Dolph and Player Fly.
Are we not gonna put Gotti up there?
I'm gonna stay true to myself.
Okay.
Yeah, fake. Yeah. Nah. Gotti, as far as the CMG tape, like, he killed it. Like, he most definitely, paved the way for a lot of artists in Memphis. It's just, particularly that one in my particular line, though.
So let's go back to the artists and kind of talk about, like, why they got this spot, et cetera, et cetera. So you said Pac?
Man, Project Pat.
Project Pat?
Definitely, man.
Definitely.
Don't play, man. It's just, he was different, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he was the first one with a different swag, the way his lingo, the way he talked, his confidence. Man, Mr. Gorilla Pimp. I got a song right now I'm talking about that. You know what I'm saying? This is, man, gold mouth, slugging. It's just everything. He influenced the whole culture, and as far as the Memphis way, bro, that's why I like Pat.
Okay, and then next we had
Frazier Boy. Yeah, man, shout out to Frazier Boy.
In the boom.
Bars and wordplay.
Yeah,
most definitely. Like, you got Pat, they got the bars, but this is Frazier Boy kind of took it and elevated. Like, everything he was doing was straight bars. From, man, Glock in my drawers, but that to me, the summer was 95 mixtape or something like that. Yeah, man, most definitely Frazier Boy. And he was, man, from Frazier. So when I first moved to Memphis, I was in Frazier. From Greenbrier, I was right up the street. You know what I'm saying? So most definitely Frazier Boy.
And then we had Young Dolph, I think.
Independence, man.
What's up?
Man, most definitely being independent. And I heard an interview, man turned down a $20 million deal. Like, damn. You know what? And his logic behind it was crazy, and it made sense.
Do you have, remember a little bit about it? Or?
Yeah, basically he was saying if a label's offering you $20 million, like right then and there, then what makes you think that he can't go back and make that same $20 million? That's gonna be 40-some million. You feel me? He can make that and double it his own self. And they offer you that much, you must be of value, basically, and that's what he meant by it. They offer me $20 million. They offer me $20 million. Okay, shit, I must know something I don't know.
God,
you know, so they must know something I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So we finna go back. I'm finna talk to my team, reevaluate, see what's up. They just offered me $20 million. So what's going on?
What are we missing?
Yeah. All right, we got a plan of action. You know what I'm saying? We go double it.
Exactly.
So if y'all can't meet him with the $40 million, then with. So he just put value within himself, man, and his independence and stayed true to himself. So that's why, man, Dolph most
that's
definitely.
Fire.
Yeah.
And then last we got Playa Fly.
Yeah.
Let's talk about him.
Old school. Yeah. And he was different too. His style, his wordplay. I'm big on that, man. Just lyrics.
Wordplay?
Yeah. Lyrics, how you deliver, confidence, all that. Like, I'm real big on it. So most definitely being different is why I like those particular artists.
You like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and all them type of people?
Yeah, like Cole. Honestly, I don't know if I don't know offense to Kendrick. I've never listened to anything by Kendrick.
Never?
Never.
I'm sure you heard some songs, but
not. Yeah, particularly like I never had an album. I've never had an album.
Dang, I was about to ask who's better, Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole? You go with J. Cole or?
Now I understand Kendrick's skill level. The thing that turned me off about Kendrick, bro, was my brother. My brother tapped into his style a long time ago, and he was like, "Oh, I got that." My brother's my favorite rapper, actually.
Really?
Yeah, most definitely. Man, honestly, bro, when the time comes when we blow, the shit we've been doing, we've been ahead of the game for a while. We just haven't been seen. Honestly.
Is that the next move? I guess. How can you?
Man, we had cartoons, man. We've had deals on the table from Def Jam.
Damn.
Yeah, most definitely. It was just, no offense to my brother on the team, my other brother, Fred. But some people just felt like the deal wasn't right. Sometimes people be wrong, sometimes people be right.
How do you feel?
I'm just gonna agree with my brother one time.
Okay,
most definitely.
What I mean. Okay, so now that we are kind of saying that we're gonna, try to stay to this independent route.
Yeah.
What does it take to make a successful artist? Say what a Build-A-Bear is, right?
Yeah.
So say we are in the shop, we have a Build-A-Bear artist. What are we gonna stick in that artist to make him a megastar? Basically, what does he need?
Honestly, I kind of look at it like if I'm hiring an employee.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody is. First of all, you have to be talented, creative, and unique.
Okay.
You have to be coachable. And with that being said, you have to listen, be teachable, let people teach you. Because you don't know it all.
That's true.
You're not coming into the game. Most definitely have to have hard work and grind. Definitely be appreciative.
That's a lot of motherfuckers.
And yeah. And man, just be genuine, bro. Have a genuine heart, bro. That's what's gonna create a great artist, and that's gonna create a lasting artist. All those things mixed together, bro, and just being loyal to not only your team but being true to yourself.
Facts. All right, so I have this last segment called One Piece of Advice. Okay, basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask you to give one piece of advice. It could be to the whole world, it could be to a group of people, it could be to a race, it could be to a person. Okay.
Yep.
All right, so first, give one piece of advice to the entire world. The entire world as a whole, give one piece of advice to it.
Honestly, love everybody.
Love everybody.
Honestly, just do that. If man, we are humans, man. We're people.
Yeah.
Everybody, we're the same. Honestly, we wasn't asked to be here. We're just different skin colors. It's love people. At the end of the day.
Exactly. Give one piece of advice to the people of Memphis.
Stop driving so damn fast, man. Damn. For real, everybody is in a damn race, man. And it go back to the love thing, man. Love one another, man. Most definitely, Memphis is kind of spread out and kind of big, but a lot of us went to school together. And it's a lot of gang violence and a lot of just violence, period. I ain't even just put it on the gang, so I don't even want to stereotype it like that. It's just a lot of just unnecessary violence, I would say. That's all. You know, it's a lot of violence everywhere.
Avoided.
Yeah, it's violence everywhere, so I don't want to put that label on Memphis like that, but it's just unnecessary shit sometimes. And, you know, we can do better. That's all.
Give one piece of advice to people who haven't heard your music yet.
It's a forever flight, and we ain't never coming down. If y'all ain't heard nothing different, check me out. Just Chuck, JUSCHUCK. I come in layers, bars, wordplay. I got a story to tell, pain, hurt, love, man, hypeness. If you just want to hear something different, most definitely different, check me out and check my team out. Like we coming.
All right, there you have it. Any last words before we get out of here?
Man, I appreciate you for coming to Memphis.
Appreciate you tapping in.
Stand up. Man, we on the map. I promise you. Man, shout out to Tony, my guy, the cameraman, man. Adrian, appreciate you, man. My team over here.
For sure. And then drop your social media one more time.
Man, follow me on IG. It's JustChuck _JUSCHUCK_. Holla at me.
All right, there you have it. This is Adrian Nyce, Mouthin out, and we are out. Peace.
M-O-U-T-H-I-N. We mouthin' down,